Well, boys, today is the day. After this, we have no idea what we're gonna be driving this winter because the S4 is finally getting picked up by its new owner. Look at how clean she is. I'm gonna miss this car a lot. Dang. And then this car is for sale too, and she's probably gonna be leaving soon as well. From 3 to 2, from 2 to 1, and then hopefully from 1 to 3 at some point in time. So we gotta take off this rear license plate, the iconic salty plate, and then get one last cold start on the channel of this car. And I know in today's video it might seem like I'm excited and happy, but once we see this car drive away, it's gonna be a lot harder to see this go. Oh my gosh. This car, like, we perfected the sound. We did everything we could to make it as fast as we could up here with 92 octane. Man, the journey with this was so fun, and the amount of videos we made, man, this was the perfect time to let her go because I think we did everything we could with this car. But hopefully now the next owner gets to enjoy this car exactly how he wants it. He's got a pretty fresh slate since we took the wheels off, but dang. He's still got a lot of mods. There's still like 15 grand in this car that I couldn't take off, but dang. Here we go. We're showing up to the bank right now. It's just up the street. Sign some paperwork and collect and deliver. Dang, it's gone. That's so weird. Ooh, Jaguar. So now we're just hitchhiking back home. Should be home about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna hop in the M4 and go to I&W and tell them the good news. I'm like so many emotions right now, hyped and sad at the same time. Yeah, this exhaust is a lot more quiet. Still not a, honestly, like when you get into it on this car, the Diane exhaust actually sounds really good for what it is. And I bet you if this car didn't have cats, it would sound a whole lot better. Okay, boys, let's go to I&W and see the progress in the M4. I have some packages arriving today that I can't wait to show you too. So it's gonna be a good day. It's starting to hit me that the car is gone. And I'm starting to like kind of get a little depressed about it, but we're gonna have a good day today. All right, let's go tell the boys the news.
Unlocked.
Oh, look at this one ball. Oh, look at this cutie. What are you doing? You don't even work here.
I'm selling eBay.
Well, Colby, I'm $19,000 richer. Where's David at?
He called in sick today.
That's sad. They're gonna be sad.
I have a 42-hour job that I have to get done in 16 hours. So.
That's sad. So anyways, we have news on the M4, I heard.
Yeah.
What's the news?
They put the ECU in an N55.
Uh-huh.
So not even like an M4.
To test it, right?
And it started.
So now
It said your IVM module, which is the power supply module.
yeah.
Which we had thoughts that it might be bad, but they said that like all the stored codes and everything in the ECU point to that one. We already took it apart and looked at all the fuses, and all the fuses were fine, but a relay might be bad. So it's $45.
45 bucks for a new one? Did you already order one? And then that could come in.
And I'll just email the company. They were like, hey, ECU like tested fine. Do you still want us to like send you a new one just in case?
So, but then you'd have to pay them $1,400 for a new one, or they would take it.
Yeah, no, they said pay us $1,400. If it doesn't work, you send it back, and we'll just it'll be like $450 for coating instead. And I'm like, but if you said it was good, why are you?
That's weird.
Right?
It's weird.
So it's not really an answer that I'd like.
No, because then, so the ECU is in Pennsylvania, and then if they ship it back to us, and you ordered expedited shipping, if they ship it back to us, we get that different module that you're talking about, and the car still doesn't start, then we have to ship the ECU, a key, and the FEM module back to Pennsylvania to then have them recode it. Or
Right, so I'm kind of, yeah.
so it's
I'm
like
gonna have to send it back anyway. It's like, if it started in that car.
yeah, so like it still makes sense that it could be that other module. However, there's that like 30% chance that that module is completely fine and it is still the ECU.
Which, here's the deal. I thought when you send it to an ECU shop that they would actually like pin out everything. No, they just plug it into a car that's not even your car and they're like, yeah, it starts, it's fine.
Which, I mean, I guess if they're an ECU place, they know best, but at the same time, that is a little weird.
Yeah.
That's where we're at with the LM4, so it looks like possibly this week we get it back. Possibly.
Possibly, if Dave decides to not be sick.
Yeah, but we actually got some new parts in today, which I'm super hyped about. And we also found out that the battery for this car is completely toast off of last video. Some people were saying that I just didn't charge it all the way. Nah, it was completely toast. I took it to O'Reilly's and they tested it. But that's one of the packages today.
Yep. Yeah, one's a battery and one's a Tesla.
Yeah, and you didn't tell UPS it was a battery. Yeah.
That's a nice battery.
Oh, it's a nice battery.
It's a nice lithium-ion battery.
There we go.
Brand new.
That's
Yeah, it's off a 2017
Yeah,
M4.
but it doesn't look like it was plugged in. Like, look at the posts.
Sheesh. So that's,
He drops it.
it's actually heavier than the other one too. It's that extra
Yeah, it has
14
more,
watts.
No, it has more charge.
gigawatts.
It gets heavier with more charge.
So that's the expensive $2,000 battery from
and these
dealer.
Are, these are your $8,000 headlights.
Sheesh. Alibaba, baby. No, actually these are custom made from Senkai Motorsports. And I am the test subject for these. Let's tip them up. Let's see how they look. Let's see how OEM they look. Sheesh, those look
Hold
good.
them up to my M3.
So those are Colby's. And these, wow. They look basically identical. Wow, and look how good the black housing and the updated everything looks. On the yellow, that's gonna be sick. That Amazon truck sounds whack. What the? I am so excited to put these on. The only difference, honestly, the only difference is they don't say BMW adaptive LED on the side, or they might. That'd be funny. No way, they do. What? That's sick. Colby, they're exactly the same. There's only like one difference.
Yeah, the difference being mine has a BMW logo.
Look.
Yeah, the
Mine still has the BMW.
writing's different.
No, it's the exact same.
Those say DEL.
Sheesh, this is gonna be a fun video to put these on. And I have LCI taillights too, I didn't tell you guys that. Dang.
And you're
Well, today is a whole bunch of good news and not a lot of bad news, just sad news with the car gone. So hopefully we see this car back this week, which would be super exciting because this week means next video, which means, yeah, be cruising with this thing. But we actually got a couple mods that we're just gonna do today real quick. I only limited myself to 2 today, that way we actually get them done and this won't turn into a 2-part, 3-part video. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of these rusty wheel hubs. And we're also gonna install a vent because this car is missing one. It actually showed up today, which is 3 weeks earlier than when they said it would be. And then you already see everything maxed off. Got that all sanded down. Paint, and I will show you guys when I'm done. There we go. They look pretty good, pretty spicy. They're all drying. They're still a little glossy. We're not gonna throw on the wheels today just because I don't want to smear any of this paint. But And then a little update on the front bumper. We actually tried to paint it and fix it. And the paint I had was so old, it was like all faded and was like super, you can see it's like really high like silver tone. And that is because we think the paint was so old that the yellow was stuck on the bottom and just didn't actually come through with the paint. So we had a guy come in today and he took a picture of the exact color of the bumper, and we're gonna mask off probably right here and blend in this whole side, and then the front bumper should look good as new again. Also, someone did comment and say, imagine being so cheap you're covering a crack with aftermarket piece. And I mean, if cheap is saving over $1,100 with a $200 part, yes. Well, that's a wrap for today. It was actually a really, really productive day. We got the headlights in the back, a car gone, we're 19 grand richer, and we got some stuff knocked out in the M4. I'm just excited that like the possibility of that car being back this week is super high, because we literally bought that car, made a couple videos with it, and then it was gone. But I guess it just goes to show, like, you gotta be super careful with these cars that the battery's like almost dead. But I also definitely gotta get a lithium ion like charger, because we don't want that same situation to happen again anytime soon, because we don't know what car we're gonna get next. But with that being said, what car should we get next? We only gotta sell this car, and then after that, we're all good to go. So let me know down in the comments. I gave you guys some options a while ago, and now it all comes down to what we shop for and what we like, because honestly, we could probably get a car, even though we haven't sold a great car yet, just because I have a good amount of money saved up, and this car will sell eventually, but I'm in no rush to sell it either. But anyways, guys, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. And here's a little montage of our life with the S4.